Hello there. How are ya? You good? Hope you guys have been fine. You know, I tried to make time for it, so here we are. We are back. And today we are going to be upgrading SANY, because I finally managed to get enough enchantment materials for him. Finally. It has been a long grind, but we've got enough to upgrade him to level, well, 1 star before full. So I'm just going to get DML up and ready for now. Getting legendary materials is very hard. It can be, indeed. It indeed can be quite difficult. I agree. Yeah, hello DML girl, how are you? And Breaker, how have you all been? How have you all been? Silver Moon as well? Hope you've been good. Yes, hello Francesca and Divivo. Hello. Alright, so we got DML open here, as you can see. Thing is, I also have my phone open today because I have also been playing Pokemon Rumble Rush. So we can play both games at once. We can basically play both games at once if we want to. Why is music at 100%? What? Why was the music volume set to 100%? How hard? Too hard. Hello Daniel, how are you? And Norman Jaspuria, hello. You wanted your shout out, so there you go. How long do we have to wait? 55 minutes? Screw it, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it and then we're gonna upgrade SANY. Hello Arjun! How are you doing? Put Gemini Alpha with Gemini Beta? Should I? I mean, does it really matter that much? No school today for you? Very nice, very nice. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. I see DML girl. I mean, it seems like a lot of food to people that are quite new to the game, definitely. Well, I'm gonna point this slightly further down so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm glad to hear it. And hello, Arjun. And who am I? I don't know. Who are you? How long do we stream? I don't know today. So anyway, like I said, we've got SANY here. So we are gonna go ahead and enchant the boy. So of course he's level 100. He's getting there. But it costs 4 million gold to do this as well. One of the things that people don't really mention when you're actually enchanting is the fact that the amount of gold it costs to enchant is a ton. It costs so much to actually enchant stuff in terms of gold as well. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and do it. Wonderful! So there we go. He is now at star number 3 for the second round. Also known as, what is that, 7? Star number 7. So now, all that we need to do is get him to the 4th star. I'm sure that won't take very long, will it? You got beta earlier? Very cool. Very cool. But I think one of the main problems is going to be getting the legendary mats, because that's going to take forever. Getting the fire ones is not too much effort, although we still do need some extra ones. We do have a lot of extra materials at the moment. It's 10:17 where you are. It is also 10:17 where I am. Fancy that. Fancy that. Hello, Vishal. How you doing? Come on, do we have enough? I don't think we have enough for this. I think we're pretty close. But not quite there. It's good that you got beta though. Well, we're really close to having enough fire for SANY now, but, you know, since we have him ready, how about we go and take him in some arena fights and see how it goes? I think that sounds pretty good. So yeah, sure, we'll take these guys on. But before we do that, I should actually train someone. Always remember to train your dragons before you go and do tough fights. Makes sense, right? It's 5:17 PM. Ooh, spicy. Nah, I don't want to do that one. Let's do that. It's kind of confusing playing 2 games at once, but you know, I think we can manage it. Hopefully it doesn't make the screen lag too bad. I don't think it should. Do you know Planet Coaster, the game? Yeah, I know about it. What about it? How old am I? I am 20. It's 16:17 PM, it's so different. Oh yeah, everyone around the world is going to have different times, aren't they? It's going to be different for me and different for you. fine, Craig, but missing your dragons in DML, your PC is damaged. Oh, rip. If my PC's been damaged, I don't think I've ever gone longer than like 4 days without fixing it, to be honest. Wait, why are you sending random symbols? The Zodiac Killer. You got Alpha only? Well, you still got a little while to try and get it, so don't worry. Even if you don't have them straight away, I'm sure that you still have plenty of chances to go for it. Sometimes you're gonna get lucky, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're gonna get a legendary on your first try, sometimes it's gonna take a billion attempts to get a legendary. It's just the way that it is, unfortunately. Just the way that it is. You think that I'm gonna have a birthday really soon because I'm a Gemini? Indeed. My birthday is in the middle of June, and I'm actually not gonna be around for that. Arajan, what? Hello? Your PC is broken? Why is everyone's PCs exploding? What have you all done? Who's my favorite dragon? The Imperial. Caterpillar. Dark Ice. Your time right now is 5:19. Yeah, I imagine that for a lot of the Asian people, like in the Asian region, it's probably pretty good for them because it's getting into sort of the evening time. People in the UK and in Europe are probably going to be at work and at school at this time because it's 10:20 AM. So it depends on where you're from. Depends on where you're from. You're still trying to get the Lilac Dragon, but if I don't, I have nothing to do, so you'll hatch your Blackberry and your Sovereign. I see. Durango is a nice game. Is it a mobile game? I'm probably not going to enjoy it if it is. Even though I've got this Pokemon game playing on here, this is like... I really have been hating Pokemon games recently, like genuinely. They've just been getting more and more tedious, especially the mobile ones. But I guess that's to be expected. Another thing is they've been getting really, really buggy recently. I used to think that Nintendo was really good for polishing their stuff, but some of their recent games are pretty bad. Hey, Plank Squad. What? Is that a thing? You're a super. Is it voting? Wait, you get the day off because they're voting? Excuse me, I would love that. That's such a ridiculous excuse. I would love that. I'm gonna get rid of this ore. Most schools are up because it's voting day. Are you sure? Is that actually how that works? I didn't think that that's how that worked. I actually didn't know that, if that is actually true. I don't think their next door neighbours are off school, otherwise I'd hear them screaming and breaking stuff. That's literally how I normally tell whether the kids are at school or not. It's like, are things being damaged and are things being screamed at? If the answer is no, they're probably not at home. Here in Greece you have exams to pass the class. I see. Yeah, we can still do these fights for now. You or extraordinaire play. What? What are you saying? What are you saying, Aru? Is the divine event coming? Soon. There's no way it's not at this point. They keep giving us hints. They keep giving us teasers at this point. It's definitely coming soon. How stressful is streaming? Depends on what you're doing. If you're playing a game that you really have to focus on and you're trying to interact with people at the same time, it can be really, really annoying. But by annoying, I mean more so kind of difficult to micromanage because you've got to be doing like 80 things at once. But there's that done. Oh, by the way, we do have 2 legendaries in our hatchery that are both going to come out like the same time, so I'm going to be hatching those soon enough as well. DML real copied the Dragon City names, did it? Would you change Andy to Loki? I would change Autumn Dragon to the Loki Dragon if I had one at the same level, but I don't. That's the only reason I don't do that. Karen Wolfers Rappaport. What a strange name, but either way, there you go, there's your shout out. What country am I from? I'm in the UK. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip this, or what do we get? Rock Blast gear for a Graveler. A Flamethrower gear. Oh, we can actually upgrade our Charmeleon now. That's cool. fire moves, normal moves, brawny. I know most of you are probably looking at the main screen, but my god, we just got a lot of stuff on our Pokemon game. When did I start DML? January 2015. Who disliked the video? I know that there's someone that set up a dislike bot that as soon as the video goes up, it dislikes the video, but I just think that that's quite funny. It's just kind of really petty. It's like, why? Why do you feel the necessity to do that? It's just really sad. Why did you set up a dislike bot that dislikes every video that I upload one time? Wow, you've made such an impact. Quite funny. I don't know if they've done it for this one yet. That could just be some random guy, but I know they do that. It's quite funny. You're almost done with round 2. Sweet. I think we're almost done with round 3. Arjun Kanseiko. There you go. You wanted to shout out. I don't get what the obsession with shout outs is, but there you go. Can I close the voice? What voice? What are you talking about? What is my favourite food? I don't know. I really like seafood. I really like lasagna and white sauce pastas and stuff like that. I really feel like having some now, actually. But I already shouted you out, Arjun. Stop asking me to do the same thing 50 times, or maybe I won't next time. I'll remember. You wish you were pro? Just play the game for a long time. There's no such thing as being a pro in DML. How much money have I spent on DML? A lot less than you'd probably think, but I don't really spend that much. At max, I will spend on an on-sale clam every month, and that's it. So sometimes it's like £2.50 a month, and that's it. Which is pretty good, considering how expensive things are. I'm not giving any more shout-outs. You're being shout-out beggars at this point. Can I close voice of the game? No. Why would I close the in-game sounds? That literally makes no sense. What's my favourite game? I don't really have a single favourite. Now, I've played so many games over time that I can't really decide on a single favourite. The Mystery Dungeon games were some of my top tier games that I used to play though, as in I really like the Mystery Dungeon games, but they're not really bringing out any new ones anymore, which is pretty sad, actually. Don't know why. I thought that they were selling pretty good, but maybe not. Maybe they just decided to focus on the main series games instead. What is my favourite body type? The same one that the Fireball Dragon has. I always forget. Is that the Asinine one? I don't remember. I always forget what their official names are. So we can't upgrade that one. Oh, we can upgrade that one. I can upgrade this. Your favourite games are singing, monsters, and DML? I see. Do you ever get bored with DML? Yeah, of course I do. That's why I play other games in the meantime, to make sure that that doesn't happen. If you just play the same game over and over and over again every hour of the day, you're gonna get bored. So the best thing to do is just have some variety. Play some other stuff. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket, basically. Do I like playing Roblox? No. I've never played it, never plan to. Favorite colour? Mine is aqua. Not sure about you. And hello to a person whose name I cannot say. I'm sorry, if your name isn't in English or with English characters, I am not going to be able to read it. Am I looking for a 4th member in my team? Not really, because you only really need 3 team members. I mean, I'm putting in a consideration to maybe replace one of my main 3. But we'll see. We'll see. You got 100 gems in the dungeon a few days ago. Very nice. Very nice. You know, it's always super, super lucky when you get that 100 gem drop if you get it. You really should thank the DML gods, because it'll be a while until you get that again, probably. Oh god, I don't have any gold left. Oh, tragic. Can you tell me your friend code? It's add2, but my friends list is full, so I can't add you. You'd have to add me. You should try playing Roblox. No. was my birthstone? I don't remember. I'm not into the sort of birthstones, you know, star signs. You know how people go, oh, you're a Gemini. That means that according to the astrology handbook, you're going to have a happy day today. Nah, I don't believe any of that. You might, if that's your thing, go ahead. But I think it's about as real as ghosts, so. I mean, some people might be shocked at that. It's like, how could you say that? Of course ghosts and mystical in the night beasts are real, but I mean, sure, we can believe whatever we want to believe, right? Whatever makes you happy. Your birthday is in 2 days. Ooh. Is the Blackberry Dragon a good dragon for a team? Only if you don't have any legendaries and divines and you're just looking for a stand-in dragon. Only then. Hello, Bradley. I need to organize these. I'm the bad guy. You know, a lot of songs have like the same lyrics, so it depends on which song you're exactly referring to if you want people to finish an exact set of lyrics. Do you play DML on Windows? I do. I do indeed. Alright, do you think I'm gonna get any gems? Let's find out. Nope. No! Oh. Really? We actually almost got it. That is so depressing, actually. What? You're kidding me. God, sometimes this game, I hate you, game. I'm just gonna play Pokemon for like a minute because you've annoyed me now. You've royally annoyed me. Oh man, that sucks. Well, like I was saying, if you do ever get 100 gems, find yourself lucky. That's like an entire boss challenge round right there, so you could just skip all of it. Oh man. I'm gonna do the swiper thing. Oh man. That's an oofies right there. You know, for all the good luck that we've been having with breeding, I guess that's the game's way of saying, stick it to ya. Fine, I'll take it. I appreciate the breeding luck, but did you really have to do me dirty like that, game? Like, if you're not gonna give me the 100 gems, don't even show them to me, because that's just depressing. Your luck killed my chance? I don't know, maybe your luck even gave me the chance to see it, you never know. Oh well. My dragon is overpowered. I would say that Shadow and Plant are pretty overpowered, but Loki's better than Andy, so technically he's not. Do I like the dungeon? No, it's incredibly boring. And incredibly RNG. Are you playing Mobile Legends? I did play it once, and I heavily disliked it. Because it was just a typical mobile game all over again. DML is more than enough mobile game that I can even take. I don't want to play any other mobile-esque games when I already played DML. It's already annoying enough as it is. So, I would rather not play any other mobile games if possible. Amazing winner. What's your friend code at Windows? Add 2. That's what it is on Windows. I wouldn't give you my Android account because I never open it. I don't even know what the code is on Android, to be honest. Literally don't even remember. Well, you know, I'm used to DML just being like that. Because it doesn't matter what you do, it's just like, oh look, RNG. Oh look, RNG. Ah, I heard you want some RNG. Like, no, I'd rather not, but if you want to be like that game and just screw me over a little bit, then fine. I'm used to it. You're bad at DML, can I give you a tip? You need to be more specific about what you're struggling with, because there's a lot of different things in DML. It's like, are you struggling with getting gold? Are you struggling with getting food? Are you struggling with making a team? What's the actual thing that you're struggling with? Because, you know, I've played this game so long, I could give you advice in every single thing, but that would take too long. And plus I've already gone through it like 2 billion times in the past. Should you straight up use legendary dragons for your team or take an epic first? If you can't afford to unlock a legendary's final element or a divine's final element, don't use it. Because a legendary or divine with only 2 elements sucks, and you'd be better off using an epic. But the thing is, you also need to be able to upgrade your epics, and you also need to be able to upgrade your legendaries and that. So you're gonna take all of that into account. And it's like, do you... Well, it's essentially, do you have any good legendaries or divines to use? If you don't have a good legendary or divine to use, then do not bother upgrading it. If your legendaries or divines that you have aren't that great, don't upgrade them, because you don't want to be wasting the gems, you don't want to be wasting the materials, because that is the worst thing that you can do. Wasting all of your hard-fought or sought-after materials and things like that. You don't want to be wasting those sorts of things. So, you play on a Chromebook. How random. Hello, Nova. How are you? Thank you for all the tips. Hopefully you found them useful. If you tried my code, it didn't work. That's because you have to be on the same platform and the same server as me. Again, I've been through this millions of times. If you're not on the same platform and server as me, you're not going to see me in game. You're not going to be able to add me. That's just the way that it is. Because the game is not cross-platform. Because of probably stuff to do with server load issues and things like that. Hello, Dutch Gamer. Sub on your channel. Oh, I see that we've got a sub whore in the chat. That's okay, I've timed you out, mate. I mean, I do warn you in the FAQ section that, you know, begging for subs in other people's channels is really quite scummy. I don't do it to you, so why would you do it to me? Plus, sub count doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you're not treating people like people, and you're only using them for clout, then you don't deserve subs in the first place. So I mean, don't be an ass. It's literally that simple. Now, I don't look at people as a number, so I don't understand why people that only have like 2 subs do. Like, you literally care that little about people? What's wrong with you? You need the Moss Dragon? Same, dude. Fine, and you just hatched the Gemini Beta? That's good, that's good. Is it normal to get 100 gems in the dungeon? No, it's really lucky. It is really quite lucky. I don't remember what the actual percentage chance of it happening is, but it's not high at all. Thank you, Animal. You're struggling to get food? Well, the best food that you can put into the farms is spring cherries and squarey berries. They are quite expensive. I think they're the most expensive food in the game that you can plant, but they're really, really good. The only thing is you don't have access to them early on in the game. The main thing that's going to get you the most food and gold and that as a lower level to mid-level player is going to be progressing on the main map, because the further on the map you are, the more rewards and resources you're going to get for every single fight that you do, every side quest map that you do. So your ultimate goal is to go as far in the map as you possibly can. You're my biggest fan? Come back in 6 months and tell me that again. You know, we've got people here that have been watching for like 5 years. They don't drop in very often, but they still do. Prove it to me. It was my first sub. I don't know, I've been uploading videos for years, dude. It might have been someone that I knew. I don't know. I don't remember who my first sub is, to be honest. Again, it's been far too long. Can I tell you, please? Can I tell you what? Shamil Nahal. What are you asking me about? What game is the right one? What do you mean, what game is the right one? Oh, this one here. This is Pokemon Rumble Rush. Isn't it hard to play and read at the same time? Yes, it is. DML's really easy because it's brain dead and I don't have to think about what I'm doing. Pokemon Rumble Rush is literally automatic, as in the thing that you see below the camera, that game is playing on its own. I do have to press the buttons when a mini run is finished. It is also running out of battery. Slowly but surely my phone is running out of battery. You're struggling to get in a cave? Really? Just keep trying to breed it. You wasted millions of money just for food. Well, that's like the main use for money, as in gold. Your main use for gold is going to be to get more food, because food is imperative to your in-game progression until you get to level 100. Dragons, that is. The True Deck, welcome back. What is my top level? What do you mean my top level? Dragon level? Player level? What do you mean? Because my top dragon level is max level, being level 100. My max player level is what it's at right now, which is 142. What is my favourite food? I already did answer that earlier. What are you saying? I already answered you. Again, why do you keep not listening? You keep saying, can you answer this thing 6 times? Come on, dude. What is my favourite dragon in DML? It is written in the FAQ section below the stream, I believe, but that's the Imperial Dark Ice Caterpillar Dragons. Dan TDM, Truth Untold. Again, what is people's obsession with getting a shout out? You're in the chat anyway. You know, when you watch a YouTube live stream, your name gets saved with your comments anyway, right? It's like if you want to shout out for the sake of people seeing your name, people are already gonna see it anyway. I don't see the point. I see the point in old YouTube and old Twitch when those things weren't around, but they are around now. What is the game I'm playing on the right? I literally just answered that as well. I'm going insane. How many times are the same people gonna ask the same questions before they stop asking the same questions? Like, I get it if other people ask the same question, but it's literally the same people asking the same questions over and over when I've already answered them. I'm literally going insane. You have been get knife in the head when you were age 5. Excuse me? Should you use your Murano or your Blackberry? Well, it depends. If you want to use the Murano Dragon, do you have the stuff that you need to upgrade it? If you don't, then don't use it. Is there a coming Divine event? Almost definitely, yeah. That's what all of the, you know, teasing and images are probably about. You know, we are assuming that, but they did say that a major update was coming in June. We've got a minor update coming next Tuesday, so it would make sense. Right. You're already at level 3? Pretty cool. Why are you watching my hand instead of my gameplay? I don't know, you do you. We've got like 3 different screens going on right now. Look, we got DML, we got Pokemon, we got hand cam. What else do you want? You want something else in the bottom right as well? Maybe I'll do that. Sorry, I was just checking Discord there, but boss challenge. I am almost about to finish round 3 here. You want me to gem the last 2 fights on this? Just so that we can move on to the final round. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you because it's not a lot of gems. When did I start playing DML? January 2015. Look, I've skipped it for you. Let's wreck this pipe. Apex? No thanks. I have not played Apex in months now. Literally no point. The game is actually not good at all. Like my initial worries thought that it was. But look at that! 3 Dragon Fury Essence, and we get to move on into what is round 4. So now we only have to finish this round, and then we're gonna get our hands on the beautiful little Moss Dragon. How about that? Main reason I don't mind about the skipping anyway is because I am gonna be busy tomorrow afternoon, so I do need to finish off the boss challenge quite quickly. Why do I have this? God damn it! Who is calling me at this time? You are a bot in Apex? That's not very nice to say about yourself, is it? That's not very nice. I mean, everyone has to learn at some point, right? I literally don't know who that was that phoned me, though. If it's bad enough, they'll phone me back. Pixel gun? Oh god, that's old now. That is quite old. How many divine dragons do I have? I mean, I think I've got like 20-ish or something like that on this account, but I'm not sure. Quack, quack, quack. Got all this gold that we're gonna get from all of these mines. Goats? What, you're gonna spam some? You better. I wanna see some. For goodness sake, stupid Pokemon game. You've got too many Pokemon, you've got too many gears. You started 7 days ago and you restarted and watched my DML Android series? I see. Well, hopefully you find some use out of it. I mean, for the most part, the Android account was made specifically so that people that were struggling to, you know, understand what you're supposed to do in the early game, so that they can sort of understand what they should be doing. So hopefully, all makes sense, and you can, you know, get some good teams early on. I don't remember what I used to say back then, maybe my opinion changed, and plus don't forget that since way back then, the game is slightly different these days, as in we've had changes to the void element, we've had changes to the metal element, changes to the earth element, things like that. Actually, I don't think we had any changes to the earth element, but it just synergizes better with the other elements now. Where do I live? England. You think when the new element release? As in, do I think a new element's going to be released? And a new element might not ever be released. There's a chance that it will, but there's also a good chance that it might not. I mean, you just gotta wait. SANY is gay. Maybe he is, I've never actually asked him. I don't know, it's not the sort of thing I tend to ask my dragons amazingly enough. I just let them do their thing. As long as they're wrecking enemies for me, I don't care what they do. It's not like I spy on them when they're breeding or anything. It's not like that's what everyone does. Gayot. You spam the gayots. Does anyone know any good microphones or screen recorder video editor for Chromebook you're thinking of starting a channel? Let me tell you right now, you're never going to get a good microphone or screen recorder software compared to PC. Compared to PC, everything that you're going to get on mobile is not going to be as good. Mainly because if you have a good PC, you're going to have much better hardware. Because phones can't keep up with how good computers are because, you know, phones are tiny. Maybe in 50 years they'll work out a way to make it just as good, but it's really difficult to put that amount of hardware and good hardware into such a small device compared to a computer. Yeah, I don't know why people want shoutouts all the time. I literally don't understand. Again, their comments get saved on the live stream mod anyway, so it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I try and ask people and they never actually give me an answer as to why they want it. It's like, why do you want this? And then they just go quiet. It's like, oh, okay, then I guess I'll never find out. You know, I'm genuinely curious. How old am I? 20. I will be 21 soon. Stop asking about personal things. I don't mind asking personal questions or answering personal questions as long as they're not like super weird. Some are okay, but like if someone said, "What's your address?" Obviously, I'm not gonna give you that. Why would I tell you my address? How Lixie live? What you even say? Bye. Excuse me, Banana David. Yeah, I'm okay, Francesca. Your mum can't really afford much. That's unfortunate, but you know, that's just how things are sometimes. You know, some people, they get stuff passed down to them. Some people don't, because maybe their family was in a bad situation, maybe they came from not a great place to begin with. They don't have a lot of savings, but if you really, really want something, you can get it, especially if you live in the West. In some countries it is like difficult because it depends on the culture that you're from, but if you live in the West especially, you know, you can do whatever you want as long as you bother to do it. What was my full name? Emily Rose Frisch. Why? Why'd you care so much, huh? Why'd you care so much? It's on most of my social media anyway. My dragons are overpowered. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Do you know Star versus the forces of evil? Star? I don't know, it doesn't spring to mind anything at the moment, so I'm gonna say no. But names are really bad for me. Like, if you give me a person's name, I am really bad at remembering names. Movie stars, I don't remember names. The only thing that I remember the names of are Pokemon, and that's like it. It's like the only thing whose names I remember, but I can't remember people's names. I love you, Troom Troom. What an intriguing name you've got. I like. Which is a really good leaf and water dragon, as in plant and water. Well, banana's pretty good to start you off with, but I wouldn't say any are particularly really good with that combination. I should play Roblox? No, I shouldn't. Looks awful, is awful, full of children, doesn't play anywhere near as good as most games you will find on the market. Even a lot of free games play tons and tons better than Roblox does. A lot of the people that tend to stick with Roblox are people that don't really tend to play that many of the high-end games, AAA games, popular indie games on average. So I completely disagree with you. I don't think I should ever play Roblox, actually. It's not that I haven't seen it, I have literally gone out of my way to avoid it. Do I ever think of undownloading DML? You mean uninstalling? No? Because again, I take my time with DML. I don't play so much that I hate the game. If you spread out your time between different games, then you're not going to get as bored as quickly. Is there a legendary or divine with shadow and fire elements? Yes, plushie. Plushie. How to make your dragon stronger? Food. Literally, that's it. Food and enchantment materials. So if you can't beat the fights in the enchantment league D rank, if you don't have enough food, progress in the map as far as you can using either, you know, people's hired dragons to help you. Use Dragon Fury, use clan dragon powers, whatever it takes, but make sure you get through the map as quickly as you can. Please shout out to me since you asked so kindly. No. Not this time. Heh. Get wrecked, kid. Is it morning for you or afternoon or night? It is 10:52 AM for me, so definitely the morning. Definitely the morning for me. And no, I'm not left-handed. It's just the camera's swapped. That's probably why you think that. You need to go. Well, have fun. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Exactly, someone gets it. But man, dude, I am waiting for the actual updates on what is coming in that minor update, because they say it's a minor update. Even if it's minor, we could get some mini changes to elements, we could get mini changes to drop rates. We probably won't. We'll probably just get hidden files and that is literally it. But I hold out hope, okay? I hold out some semblance of hope that maybe it will be a little bit more than that. I doubt it, but we'll see. Am I kept my food poisoning? Well, I'm not dead, am I? How good am I in Japanese? Awful. I've only learnt the basics on Duolingo. That's like it. When I said I'm learning it, I literally mean I was learning it. I haven't been able to really do any Japanese practice in over a week though now, so I've probably forgotten a ton. Do you see Despacito 2 memes? Not right now, but I have seen them. Of course I've seen them. It's the internet, everything gets shared everywhere. You're back? Well, you weren't gone for very long. You made it sound like you were leaving permanently. Actually, you were only gone for about 20 seconds. So cool, rad, strong. What are you doing? Are you describing your like Tinder profile? So cool, rad, strong, big cool. I know, it just looks like one of those bot profiles. It's like, looky, looky, I'm cool girl. I don't know, I don't really use Tinder. I've seen a lot of those profiles posted before, just random screenshots. Is your team okay? A level 40 Tiger, or like 38 Stardust, Orange 37, at level 74. Really? That's all that you have at level 74? Don't you have any legendaries or divines at that point? Because by the time I was level 50 on Android, I had the ability to make a full set of divines if I wanted. But I have tons of legendaries on my Android account as well, and now that account's around level 70-ish as well. All of mine are at level 40 though now, so I'm just trying to... or I'm preparing to start upgrading temples at this point on Android. And that is probably what your main goal is going to be as well at that point as well. Amazon? I think someone left me a voicemail. Monka Shake. I guess that person that called me earlier did need to speak to me. Oh well. Would you like to give away my DML account to my subscribers? Why? I'm using it. Why would I give it away? Look, I'm actively using it. Why would I just throw it away? As if it's some useless garbage thing. No, I want it. It's good. Can you play the DML in my phone? I can. The only problem is it's really, really laggy. I don't mind playing a game on the side because you don't really get to see it in full screen. When it's in full screen mode though, the game lags so bad, especially with side sync. So I'm not a fan of doing that. You know, if phones weren't so awful, and if side sync wasn't so questionable at times, I would be happy to do it. I can't do like any of these anymore though. Yep, get rid of all of those. We will be able to do more of our clan stuff in 8 minutes as well. Look at that, we got 52 Dragon Fury Essence as well. You used to be really inactive? Okay, let's get some more gold. Joe Mama. Who is this Joe Mama and what has he done to you? I forgot that I put Yoshi music on in the background. What is my weakest dragon in Android? Same as on this account, probably just some like random earth dragon, to be honest. I mean, what's the point in asking what's your weakest dragon? Because remember, I've got hundreds of dragons on my Android account, and I've got like nearly 500 dragons on this account. Does it really matter? On PC, every dragon that I own is level 20 minimum as well. So asking what my weakest dragon is on PC is like, well, they're all level 20 anyway. So could you really call them truly weak? They've already been upgraded after all. Have you got any tips? I'm going away with Girl Guides for a couple days for the first time and I'm nervous. Girl Guides? Oh god. I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna tell you right now, I was never the sort of person to be into that sort of stuff. I guess just treat people nicely and hope that they treat you the same way. You know, rather than talking about anything specifically, just try and make friends with those around you. Be nice to those around you. And most people tend to notice. And just make it a nice trip for everyone. You know, some people like to start arguments even if they don't say that they do. And some people cause arguments a lot. And that is the worst when you're doing like scouting activities and everyone just hates each other. Or if you're camping and then you just create a big fight. And it's just awkward the whole time. You will purchase one shirt, it's cool. Oh, you're talking about the merch. Literally, they're just a stand-in because someone was like, I want the logo. I was like, fine, you can have the logo. It's not the merch that I planned on having, but you know, I do plan on potentially making new merch at some point in the future with an actual, you know, specific sort of design. So that logo is literally just a stand-in for anyone that wanted a shirt. That's it. Nothing too spectacular, just a logo. Which dragon of mine is cute? I don't know. Demon's just full of cute dragons overall. That's why most people play it, right? You got so lucky that your first dragon breed was an epic harpy dragon for a starter. Getting a harpy for your first breed ain't too bad, actually. What was my first divine? Hermes. A Hermes dragon. So, you know, we didn't actually get to use our first ever divine in our team, and that is the main reason that we use the Hermes dragon, because his elements aren't too bad, especially, you know, since Freya is technically the best dragon in the game and she has the same elements as him. It's just, he was the first divine that ever got released because he was in the castle event, and because we didn't have a divine yet, we were like, let's make room for a divine. That's why we used him. You're wishing for an apple dragon. That's a good point, actually. I don't think we have anything like that, do we? Obviously, we've got the orange dragon, we've got the melon dragon. I think an apple dragon would be cool. Like the fruity dragons are just kind of cool, you know? Well, yeah, have fun. Oh my god, that Bulbasaur is disgustingly good. What the heck? He better have 2 slots, otherwise I'm gonna freak. I'm gonna freak! When did I start DML? January 2015, my friend. We don't have any special bundles on at the moment, do we? Well, technically we've got this one, which is kind of random. We've got a mini bundle for 79p. It's 150 gems and 270,000 fruit. That's actually not that bad. 79p for 150 gems, I think it's okay. It's not the best. But it's a lot better than this offer, obviously. It's just if you buy the on-sale clam, obviously it's going to be a lot. Karen, I don't know why you decided to hard spam the chat, but you are getting timed out for that. Literally no idea why you decided to do that. Why? Next time you do that, I'll just perma-ban you. It's literally that easy. Don't make me have to do it. Like, what? Why you gotta be like that, huh? You that desperate for attention? That's pretty sad. I don't know, some people confuse me, dudes. Some people confuse me. You come back from school? That's good, that's good. It's quite late for you though, isn't it? Maybe you're doing after school activities or something. Your dog stood on your phone. You You came back from school. Would be the correct way to say it. If you were trying to, you know, fix the word, unless you got auto-corrected multiple times, which I can understand that. I feel ya. Goats rule. Goats do rule. You got the bronze dragon today in your Fortnite? Not bad. Not bad. Again, the bronze dragons are pretty good epic to start off with. Because, you know, he's got that shadow element. He does have the light element as well. But he will be outclassed by the legendary. So even if you want to use him for now, it's alright. Just make sure that you know that eventually you will have to change it. How long have I been playing DML for? January 2015 is when I started. I'm pretty sure it says that in the FAQs anyway. He's a chalky. Ooh. You're level 18? You're quite new then. As in very new. Don't let that stop you though. I know that there's a lot of stuff to do in the game and a lot of stuff to get your head around, but you'll get there. You'll get there with everything eventually. It's 2 PM. Maybe for you. For me it's 11 in the morning. At the moment I'm just waiting for the clan stuff. There we go. 53 seconds. We might as well wait for it now. It's 7. Ah. Your school ends at 2 PM. Oh god, I wish that my schooling ended at 2 PM when I used to go to school. It was like, no matter what, it always ended at the same time, which was like 3. Which game is this? This is DML, the one on the side is Pokemon Rumble Rush. Best non-limited time dragons? Well, we'd have to select out of the base legendaries for that, because apart from that, the dragons would suck. So some of the best of the base legendaries would be the Pixie. There would be probably the Narwhal now, because you can pair it up with some good stuff. I don't know, the others are quite questionable. I don't really like the others that much. Vortex is okay, sometimes, depends on the team. But apart from that, you'll get Dragons of the Month that you'll want to breed instead. Do you know any country named Bangladesh? Bangladesh isn't a country, is it? I thought it was within a country. You're level 16? And we get a lot of new people that come into DML every so often, but the thing is, most new players don't stick with the game. They don't stick with the game at all. Tomorrow you're gonna get more money and ear-rape me? Oh no. Like, what? You want me to download an update? Seriously, you're gonna play me like this as well? God damn. I'm not gonna dox myself by doing this, am I? I am opening Google Play. There we go. God damn it, game. Give me the option to update if you want me to update it. This is your jam? What, the Yoshi music? Same. Installing the update. Fantastic. But hello, Fantastic Slime. How are ya? Who are the MVPs this time? We're in 3rd place. That ain't too bad considering I didn't really log in at the beginning. You had an iPad that had a level 100 but your iPad broke? Well then you could have transferred your progress over. So if that was true, I would have assumed that you'd know that. You can just get in contact with Gameloft support if you lose your account progress on one device and you can swap it over to a different one. I imagine most people that are max level with max level dragons would know that. It is really important that you know things like that because, you know, for example, if I lost my account, I could get in contact with Gameloft support and they could roll it back and give me a previous version of the account. Same for anyone. Same for everyone. That's not special treatment. It's just what companies should do if they want to make sure that, you know, their player base doesn't get mad. Literally that simple. What level should your dragon be for defeating Korloth? You called it Karloff, it's Korloth, isn't it? You're talking about the Phoenix, right? Korloth, level 34. For most boss dragons, you tend to want to be like 3 levels above it, minimum. You can beat a boss dragon with dragons of the same level, on average, but you would have to be using your clan dragon power, you'd have to be using Dragon Fury Essence, you'd have to be training your dragons. You know, you gotta put all of that stuff together. But it's definitely possible to beat a boss dragon with dragons below the level of a boss as well, but you'd need like super effective attacks essentially. So for Korloth you'd need stuff like Shadow and you'd be able to pull that off. But on average, put your dragons about 3 levels above the boss and then you'll be good. That was the general idea behind what I did to beat all the bosses on the map, but you know, you can push the game to its limits. Is Random Boy here? He was here before. You're level 60. You're almost half of my level now then. Almost. Right, my phone's at 70% now. It's so hot! I can hold my hand over the top of my phone screen. It's so hot. You like carrots? So do I. I like veggies. Veggies are yum, depending on what they are. If it's pepper, don't put it near me. If it's something like carrots, if it's something like celery, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. The other thing is vegetables and fruit are really annoying to buy because they go off so quickly. That's the main problem with them. That's indeed their main problem. Like if fruit just lasted an extra week, I don't think there'd be anywhere near as many people that just snacked on crisps as much. It's just when it goes off so frequently, you gotta go to the shop, buy new stuff, it's just a pain. Yeah, eat your veggies, indeed. You beat Snowball with an orange Stardust or Crystal. That's good. You know any mod version of DML? Yes. A couple of people used to mod the game, but I'm pretty sure Gameloft don't allow it, so they stopped doing it. I mean, if Gameloft don't want you doing it, don't do it. Some games, or some game companies don't want you modding their stuff, and there are reasons for that. I think for the most part, allowing people to mod it is a good thing, but some companies really don't like it, so you just gotta deal with it. And if you really want to mod, just pick a different game, like, literally Gary's mod, you can pick something like Minecraft. You know, if you are into the modding aspect of the game, don't just force yourself to only do it for one game. Just do it for whatever you want. Hello Kian, how are you? If DML... Oh my god, they actually fixed this bug. Thank god. I thought they might have. But if Pokemon Go and DML fused together, would I play it? Maybe, but the thing is, unless I had sort of a reason to play that version, I might just skip it. Because if I couldn't pass down my progress on DML, for example, onto the mobile version, I don't know, maybe I'd enjoy it for a little bit, but I don't know if I'd be able to handle playing, for example, the PC DML that we have, Android DML for events, and a Pokemon Go style DML as well, because the thing is, I didn't like Pokemon Go, so I think I'd get sick of it after, like, a week, to be honest. What is my favourite boss dragon? Stinky. What is my favourite dragon you can't decide between Crystal and Gemini Alpha? I don't really like either of those two. I'm glad that you do. But Imperial. Imperial is one of my favourites. If you want to know which one that is, that's this blue boy. So many food or gold. I wish I had more. Because if I had like 100 million more food, I'd be able to fully level a dragon. And if I had more gold, I don't know, I'd feel better about myself. Because why not? Like 135 million is not that much. I could spend that in a day if I wanted to on, like, decorations. I'm not going to. I'm just saying I could if I really wanted to. What's my favourite game? I don't have a singular favourite. Osu is probably one of my more favourite games out of everything, but it really does... It depends, because Mystery Dungeon used to be my old favourite. I really enjoy what Osu is, because it's a way to, you know, bring the community together and make maps for each other and things like that. I think it's just like an example of modern day technology coming together to bring something cool for everyone. Bringing music, bringing games, bringing skill. It's cool. You'll make an intro with my name. I don't want an intro. I literally made an intro and then I was like, you know what? No, I don't want an intro. And now it's crashed! But I said I literally don't want an intro, so then I scrapped it. It's not the fact that I didn't make one, it's not the fact that I'm too lazy, I literally decided against it on purpose. Because a lot of times when people play out their intros, even if they're really short, I just get really bored really quickly. Might be different for other people, but you know, it's my content, it's the way that I prefer content to be done. So it's the way that it's gonna be done. This is your first stream! Have I ever been to Australia? I lived there for 10 years. So, yes. Sort of. I guess I've been there before. Maybe once or twice. Only 10 years, you know. Don't worry, I'm sure I might go again. Nah, I really don't like Australia at all. Too hot, too sweaty, too many dangerous animals for no reason. Didn't like it. And plus, a lot of the... I don't know. It's weird in the way that they do politics over there. Same with America. Don't like America. Don't like American politics. I just don't want to go near it. Same with Australia. The way that people have been acting is pretty bad. It's the same here though, you know. Whenever politics gets involved, everyone just becomes mental for whatever reason. Just keep me out of it. Just let me enjoy life. I'm not gonna get my milkshakes out and throw them at people or anything. Do you level up when you're in max level? Yes, you do actually, Sanjana, because the way that it works is you will still have a bar when you get to max level, but instead of you unlocking any of these habitats or anything, instead, when you fully max out the bar again, so you can be level 150, and then there'll be like a gift at the end of the bar, and then when you get to the end, it'll give you like a couple of gems or a pittance of food or a pittance of gold. It's really not very good. When you get to max level, the rewards that you get for leveling up are awful. Absolutely awful. Oh, a gold one! Look at that! We got an oddish with Gigi Drain. Have I been to New Zealand? No, I have not. I just don't like the climates near that. I do accept that New Zealand's climate is a little bit better than Australia's though, because it is a little bit on the colder side. Same with Melbourne. Melbourne is slightly colder than most of the country, and same with the south, but not cold enough. Like right now in England, I'm actually burning in this room. I'm wearing a tank top, and I'm wearing like 3/4 length trousers. It's just, it is really, really quite warm at the moment. It's too warm for my wee body. And Sulianti Razak, hello. Have I ever sold any legendaries or divines? No, I have not enchanted, what's it called? Ascended. I've ascended a butt ton of them because there's no reason to sell a legendary or sell a divine because it's not worth any of the gold. I might have been willing to do it for the meme, but the thing is you get so much value out of ascending a dragon. So for example, we've got 2 legendaries in the Hathor at the moment, and I'm planning on ascending both of them for the legendary materials. The legendary materials I'm gonna get out of it. If I instead just sold the dragon for the meme, it would waste so much time that I could just be getting an upgraded SANY to max level, so I don't particularly want to do it. What city in England am I in? I'm just gonna tell you, I'm about an hour away from London. I'm about an hour away from London. That's close enough, isn't it? That's close enough without you doxing me. What's the next dragon after Shadow Dragon? That's the last element you unlock. Shadow is the final element that you unlock. Apart from that, you've just got Legendary and Divines. But technically you don't unlock them as an element. They're just there during special events or like limited time events. You're in Birmingham? I went there last year. Did I go there the year before as well? I don't remember. I went over there and into the city for a bit. I went to Insomnia. That's what I went for. Was that last year or was it the year before? I don't remember. I don't know. Birmingham was really weird. Because a lot of the actual streets were quite dirty there. And there were a lot of homeless people. It wasn't the most enjoyable experience I've ever had. Why is this turned off? Huh? I turned off my tropical beach music. You had 50 centimeters of snow a week ago. Oh. Yikes. Your dad's from Birmingham and you visit every 2 years because you live in Hong Kong. It's a long journey, that's for sure. It's like how I don't live near any of my family. Never did. My parents always wanted to live somewhere else. So that's why they decided to live in India and Australia. So I never really hung around with my family very much. And it was just moving a lot. So a lot of the people I met in school, I just ended up, you know, moving away from them anyway. Just an endless cycle, it seems. It's like, move here, there, move everywhere. I don't know, it is what it is. Some people move, some people never move from their first starting home ever. Oh god, this really is very hot now. The thing is, we're pretty much done with everything that we can do in DML for today. I should probably check on what this phone call was, because someone did leave me a voicemail, so I should probably check what that is quick. You're gonna dox me. Look, I'm showing you my phone screen from over here. Alright, very quickly I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this. So, what round am I in the boss challenge? I am on round... Well, I've already finished round 3, this is round 4 now. This is round 4. Help! But you know, while I try and sort this out, maybe I'll put on a video. Should I put on an old video while I'm busy checking what this voicemail message is? I'm gonna put a video on for you. Actually, let's do this. Let's put a random one out from this list on. And let's put the Shop Dragon interactions on, shall we? Here, I'll play this out while I go and take this phone call. So give me a second, guys, and I will be back. Are you kidding me, right? Why are people arranging things without my consent? What the hell? Alright, I'm annoyed now. But at least you get to see these dumb dragons getting sucked into the alien ship. But hello, Sheriff. I just don't get it. It's like I've literally had to change around my entire schedule the entire week. And then this was the one day where I did not plan things on purpose so that, you know, I could stream and do stuff. And then people just set things up without even consulting me? Are you kidding? I don't know. I don't get it. It's kind of annoying, but... No, screw it for now. I'm not gonna phone them back yet. I ain't phoning no one back yet. Like, come on, give me 5 seconds to have a break. Like, I'm not going insane, am I? Wait, I had it written down on here somewhere. Because I had this set up. I had everything planned on a notepad right here. Because we're getting evaluations done for the house. I literally wrote down every single day and which time it was on. Every single day and which time it was on. So why was there one done today? Like, what? And I'm going insane. Literally, I cannot expect it to just, you know, have stuff ready every waking moment of the day, can I? How can you friend me? I mean, if you want to add me, you can just add my code. It's add2 on PC, but the thing is, my list is full, so I can't add people. They have to add me. They have to add me if they want to add me to their friends list, because the only way that I can accept people onto my friends list is if I see them not in there, in the messages and gifts section. Like, what will happen is someone will add me and then it'll say, I would like to add you to my friends list, and I can accept it, but I can't actually add anyone by adding their codes. So, it's just the way that it is because I've hit the max friend limit. You want Thanos to snap them? I mean, that's interesting enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone here likes dragons. Dragons are cool, aren't they? I don't imagine many people hating dragons unless they've, like, had a bad experience with lizards or something. If they had, like, a bad lizardy experience, I imagine that that would be pretty bad. And apart from that... I'm just so distracted now. Wait, how is this screen still showing Pokemon Rumble Rush? There's just a magma stuck there on the screen. The game isn't even open. Is it? Wait a second, I'm gonna check. No, it's not even open. What? That's quite funny. There's just a magma stuck there forever now. By the way, merch design is going good. I haven't been able to work on it recently. I'm going to be really busy the next couple of weeks, and I'm not even going to be here for a week, so I'm going to be in Japan for my birthday period. So, wait, Mercy? What do you mean, wait, merch? It should be below the video, shouldn't it? If you're interested, we do have We do have the merch for the channel, but it's only with the main logo for now. But I do plan on making other merch with, like, proper designs and that. But we do have merch here. I did try and make it as cheap as I possibly could as well. If anyone does want it, you can go and order it. But, you know, I'm not going to force anyone. It's only for those people that really, really wanted it. You live in the Philippines, but you're the only one playing DML. That's just not true. I've met tons of people from the Philippines that play DML. When is the update going to be? Next Tuesday. You probably saw the video yesterday, right? On Facebook. I don't think they updated people on the forums yet, but it is on Facebook. Look, this update here, it literally says, a minor update is coming next week. And then it says, a new minor update goes live next Tuesday. So it will be next Tuesday when the minor update comes. We don't know exactly when the major update is going to come, but it will probably be a few weeks from now. What should you buy? Frightened Speechless or Shade of Oneself? If you're talking about Shadow upgrades, then where is a Shadow Dragon? I guess I can't really show you properly in there, but Frightened Speechless is always going to be better because it has the chance of completely, basically destroying the enemy dragon. The other one isn't bad, but compared to Frightened Speechless, it is just not as good. Frightened Speechless is incredibly good, and it can, on its own, win you fights. So I highly recommend that you take Frightened Speechless, always, for Shadow. Even if you already have Frightened Speechless, take Frightened Speechless a second time. Alright? You're so excited? I'm intrigued. I mean, we do have in the codex, we do know of, what is it, 3 extra divines? But we're gonna have more divines than that. We're gonna have more divines than that to come, don't you worry. We're gonna have tons of them. Tons and tons of them. I'm just waiting to see what the next set of Chrono Divines are going to be because, you know, obviously we've got the Chrono Divines from last time, which were the Greek ones, and we're gonna get the Chinese Chrono Divines because we've got Chrono Nezha, which we've seen. So the question now really is, what's the next slot gonna be? I don't know. They could just, imagine if they gave us Chrono Hathors and Chrono Freyas. Imagine how disgusting that would be. That would be awful. Oh look, we've got 1 energy left. Let's go use it. Wait, do you want dragon designs or duck designs? Either's fine. I'll also take goat designs. Goats are cool as well, don't forget. Goats are always also pretty cool. Hello Nora, how you doing? At this point, I'm just slightly annoyed, if nothing else, and plus I need to get in contact with Game Loft as well because they've annoyed me a little bit as well. So I was planning on streaming for quite a bit longer, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've just got so much random crap to do and get sorted. It's actually unreal. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just things to do that I shouldn't even have to do. It's just like when things don't happen as they should, don't happen as intended for me. Yeah, hello Corinne. That's a cute Charmander. It's alright, Blake. You're eating dinner? I ate a ham sandwich before I came on today because I knew I'd be hungry. Especially if I was going to stream for as long as I planned to. But, ah well. Yeah, it's only 11:30, but I'm probably going to have to call it for now. At least we got to stream for a little bit. If I want to stream a little bit later as well, I always can. But I guess I'm going to have to go and phone people back and get stuff sorted. So, beleg to that. Beleg is all I have to say. But, you know, I appreciate you guys hanging out and coming and keeping me company while we do our daily DML grinding. You know, I would get bored if I didn't have everyone else to talk to while I did it. Like, I really hate having to play DML on my own without being able to talk to anyone while I do it, because it's just the same monotonous thing over and over again. Over and over. Do I have any Muslim friends? I don't know if I had any close friends that were Muslim. I did have people from tons of different cultures, like Indians, Sri Lankans. Yeah, people from Syria that I used to be friends with as well. I mean, I've moved away from most of them now, so the main thing is that, you know, when you move away from them, you could still count them as your friends, but people I actively talk to on a quite common basis aren't that frequent, because the older you get, the less likely you are to run into people like that. Can I play Osu or Overwatch? I want to, but I've got stuff to sort out, unfortunately. I wanted to today, but, you know, this is what always happens. Life just gets in the way. You're a Muslim? That's cool. But you're playing Nexamon and DML. Again, I tend to try and do multiple things at once. Like, I'll be playing Pokemon Rumble Rush, I'll be playing a DML, I'll be watching a video at the same time, or, you know, editing a video, processing, rendering, whatever it is. Yeah, Corinne, sorry. But if there was an element stronger than Divine, we'd finally be able to put Hathor and Freya into their places, which would be nice. It's also annoying me that the streaming software sometimes just doesn't put the chat on the screen. It always used to do it. Now it's just really, really finicky. What is my Facebook ID name? I don't add people on Facebook anymore. Not since people tried to hack into my account. So, I apologize. But yeah, you know, I appreciate you all being here. glad you had to keep me company today. I know it was a very sudden live stream as well, but I was planning on going for more of the day. I probably won't be able to stream for at least the next 3 days, 4 days minimum. But we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway. Pity you missed it. Well, the VOD will go up, so you can always rewatch the VOD if you are scared about missing out on anything. You shouldn't have missed too much. That you should be fine. But, you know, enjoy yourselves. You added me and used my code. Alright, I will check that the next time I log into the email. But enjoy yourselves. Have fun. There you go. The chat's on screen now. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? Just as I moan about you not doing it, you suddenly do it. You're only like 5 minutes late. And we missed out on the 100 gems. I don't know, I think the day is like out to get me at the moment. It's just doing everything that it can to make me slightly more annoyed than I need to be. So if anything, it's probably a good thing that I'm leaving now. I mean, I don't get angry, really, but I just feel myself getting more and more anxious and annoyed as the day goes by. When things just keep piling up, it's like, did that really need to happen? Did that really need to happen? Did you really have to do this? You know? But whatever. Like I said, take care, and I hope that I will see you very soon.